Hey everybody, I'm PolarExplorers guide Chris Paustian. Most folks call me CP, and I've been a full-time massage therapist for a good chunk of time now. And here are some of my tips for how to keep your body feeling good when you're getting ready for an expedition, or a lot of these you can even do when you're on expedition. All right, so I'm just gonna take you through some of my favorite stretches to do before or after. If I'm feeling a little crunched up before going out for a training session, then I'll definitely hit these. And they're mostly about loosening up the hips and my lower legs, you know, do a little just loosening up top, but these are my problem areas, I guess. So I'll start just by getting down into a little bit of a lunge and just gonna rock forwards. And what this is doing for me is it's giving me a nice stretch through the front of my thigh and on up into my hip flexors, which actually go all the way up to about your belly button or a little bit higher. These are really important muscles that swing your femur out in front of your body, and they're often really neglected for stretching and strengthening. So I'll do that on both sides, and I'm already starting to feel a little better, a little bit more inspired to get out on the training session. And as long as I'm down here, I might as well just have a seat, grab my knee, hug that to my chest. This is stretching out my hips here. I can do a little twist in if I'm feeling a little crunched up in my back. Get that on both sides. Yeah, now I'm feeling a little bit more ready. And as long as I'm here, I might as well just stretch out my hamstrings real quick. So you can just reach on down. I like putting a foot up here and then just getting both hands towards the toe. I'm actually feeling that right underneath my knee right now. That feels good. And then if you don't want to hop around on one foot, stretching out your quads, you can do that just lying on your side like this too. Love being lazy whenever I can. And if I'm feeling any shin splints or anything, usually that's an issue with the muscle right on the front of your shin being pretty tight. So if I'm feeling that, then I'm just going to take the top of my foot, lay that flat down on the floor or the mat or whatever, and then just sit down onto my ankle here. And this is stretching out the front of my shin. I'm actually feeling little shin splints from getting back into running in the last couple weeks. So that is good. And then finally, if I'm feeling any pain in my Achilles tendon or on the underside of my foot, plantar fasciitis pain, then I want to stretch out my calf. So I'll do that most often just by finding a wall or a pole or something and leaning into that with my hands while I stretch out the backside of my calf there. And that's, you know, it doesn't take long. I always feel better when I'm done with it. Don't do it every time, but every time I do it, I feel better. That's my short routine for stretching and recovery. I'll do that before and or after a training session. Hey, thanks for watching this video on stretching and recovery from training sessions. If you have any questions, just comment in the group or send us a message at PolarExplorers. Thanks.